morning. Hey, good morning. Oh.
Yeah. Cutest clothes ever.
This outfit looks like springtime.
What day is it?
It's Thursday. Addie's gonna be right here while Mom gets ready, huh? Is that your spot? I see Addie. There you go.
What?
Breakfast. Emery, what skirt are you in? You're really close. Long pants and a shirt.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, we have to come back for my water bottle. Let's go see girl.
What?
For my water bottle, I'll have to come back. Love you, sis.
Did we get here on time?
Yep, we got here in perfect time. We got Emery off to school, and then I had to run back to get my water bottle and my energy drink. We're gonna try and go to the gym. Well, we are gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna try to work out. I've had a cold all week. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I think I'm like pretty much over it. I'm feeling much better today than I have any of the other days. So I wanna go get a workout in because I didn't really work it all out at all last week. And Ivy wants to go play with the kids that are at the gym. She needs some social interaction because we actually didn't have any preschool yesterday. And we've just really been cooped up all week at home, not doing too much. So we've got quite a bit on the agenda today. Go to the gym, we need to go to the library, we need to go to Walmart, and then we need to just kind of get ready. We're gonna just have a little overnight trip this weekend. We're leaving tomorrow, so nothing too crazy, but we do need to kind of get prepped. It'll be my first time going somewhere overnight with Addie, so hopefully that goes well because she has been right in the struggle bus when it comes to sleep the past week or so.
This is my second time since when my mom had Addie. I slept at my grandma's house.
True, yep. Ivy's had lots of sleepover nights, but Addie hasn't. But anyway, I'm hoping that she'll sleep well this weekend. Last night was much better, but I'm still, yeah, just so tired. So come along with us and let's see what this day holds. You think these ones would be good for Addie?
Yeah, and these.
Okay. Because they're little.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them.
Okay, choose one and we'll get it for her. Hi, purple girl. We had a good long nap. Are you starving? We made it back home. Did my workout. We went to the library. We did not go to Walmart. We got some lunch. And Addie's probably starving. So. Whew. I don't know if I said this, but we are going on a little bit of a road trip, just like 3 hours tomorrow. So I wanted to get a few things to like entertain the girls on the car ride. We hopefully don't have to use the iPads because I feel like when we do the iPads in the car, yes, they're good in the car, but then when we get to where we're going, they are like little monsters. So our library has Yodo mini players that we can rent. So we rented one of these for the girls to listen to some stories. And I got like a little pack of a bunch of stories that I think everyone will like to listen to. We got some fun books. I think Addie needs to eat, so I'm gotta cut this quick. But this book, an anthology of the extraordinary, and it's about Earth. I got this last week. We just kept it. We renewed it, but anyway, it has lots of really cool little things about the Earth, and like the text is simple enough that Emery can even read a lot of it, and it's just like easy to understand. So I really like that. We'll probably bring that one in the book, in the car. It's one from like DK whatever. I've heard really good things about these, so we checked one out at the library, and I think we will be getting more of these. Emery loves nonfiction books. But let's feed this baby. Are you hungry? Yeah. I took a shower, changed my clothes, put Addie down for a nap. I rocked her for a while and just scrolled on my phone. Now, what did we make, Ives? We're making some pink slime at Ivy's request.
Slimy.
Do you think we need more activator?
Yeah.
A little bit. Let me stir it and see. Yes, I think so. I think we probably need a little more activator.
Let's add it in there. Something to put it on. Actually, want to stick to the table.
If you've watched my last couple vlogs, I've talked about how I'm trying to do like a weekly like rotation with our meals. And so today's Thursday. I believe Thursday's supposed to be like spaghetti or like pasta of some sort. We switch between like spaghetti and Alfredo. But since Brayden is on shift today, we have so many leftovers that we've been trying to get through, like just things from like the weekend and whatever. So I'm just gonna do leftovers. That's what we typically do when he's on shift anyways. So I'm doing chicken quesadillas. I don't really know how to break apart these little chicken things. But we had tacos earlier in the week, and so I'm just gonna use this chicken that we had in the tacos, break it into smaller pieces, make some quesadillas. Nothing too fancy, but it's a good way to kind of like use up some of this chicken. We also have a plethora of tortillas since over the weekend when we had Addie's blessing, we did like burritos and stuff for that. So we have so many tortillas. So that will use up a lot of our stuff. I've not been able to be very productive today because I've been holding Addie a lot. Because my priority is for her to just get a lot of sleep right now so that she doesn't get overtired, because when we're traveling tomorrow and like sleeping in a hotel and stuff, the last thing that I need is an overtired baby. So we're just prioritizing sleep. If she wants to sleep on me, then I'm just gonna let her sleep on me. And that's where we're at. And as luck would have it, the Yoda player that we rented from the library does not seem to be working. I can't get it to connect to Wi-Fi. We've rented one before, like borrowed one before from the library, and it worked perfectly fine once I connected it to the Wi-Fi, but I cannot get this one to connect. So I'm crossing my fingers that we can get it to connect at some point, because I was really counting on that to help us get through the drive tomorrow. The girls are playing really well together, so I'm not going to interrupt them. I'm going to let them play until they are hungry, and I'm just going to eat real quick. We try to have dinner as a family as often as possible, but especially on the days when Brayden's gone, it's like for my sanity to usually just eat before them. I'm starving, but they are not hungry right now. And I don't want to like force them to come to the table, and I don't want to wait for them because I'm going to get very hangry very soon, I can tell. I am baby wearing, trying to get her to take like a 30-minute nap or so before bedtime. It's 6 p.m. and I'm gonna clean up a little bit. If you can't tell, the house is kind of a mess, and it's the girls' mess. They were playing in here, but sometimes it's just much easier to clean it all up myself rather than wait for them to do it and like nag them until they do it. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. This should take me like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna baby wear her while I do it. Honestly, this baby carrier is not my favorite. It hurts my back and my shoulders, and it gets really, really hot because it's made of like a velvety material. It's really pretty, but not my favorite. I ordered a new carrier today, so I'm excited once that comes in the mail. I hope that that will be better. It's supposed to be like a better material, and it's supposed to not hurt your shoulders and back. I don't know if I'm just wearing it wrong or what, but my shoulders hurt so bad. Like they're hurting right now. And I've only had it on for like 10 minutes, so. We moved the couch like this last weekend when we were having a bunch of people over, so we'd have more space. And then we have just left it because it's honestly nice how open this is. I do wish we had a different couch if we're gonna do it in this setup, but maybe eventually we could have like a little bit smaller couch right there and then do like a chair or something over here. I don't know, but I kind of like the setup and how open it is, and we can turn our TV, like I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of tilted this way, so watching TV isn't a problem, and yeah, it's really nice to have it open. Ready for bed? kids are put to bed, the house is put to bed. I started a bath for myself, so I'm gonna go soak in the bath and listen to Luke Combs' new album. Very excited for that. Today actually went very well, especially in comparison to the rest of this week. I was just in such a funk, I think, because I wasn't feeling well with this cold, but I'm feeling much better today. I think it definitely helped to go to the gym this morning, work out, move my body. The weather helps so much. It's so beautiful right now. Felt like summer today when we were walking home from school, and then the girls just spent the whole evening playing outside. They ate dinner outside, and that makes a huge difference. Addie has had a really hard time sleeping this week, but the past 2 nights, like last night and tonight so far, she's done pretty well. And I just remember when Emma was a baby, if she would ever have a hard night, the anxiety that I would get, like going into the next night, I would just be like, oh, it's gonna be hard again, like, and just like dreading it, or just thinking like, this is my life forever, like she's never gonna sleep again, I'm never gonna sleep again. And I was thinking about that on some of these hard nights with Addie. Braden was kind of like, what do we do? What should we do to get her sleeping better? And in my mind, I was just kind of like, I don't really know what we're supposed to do, but I do know that it could be tonight or tomorrow night or in 5 weeks or in 5 months, she's going to start sleeping better. And then we won't even hardly remember these hard nights. I do not know if this is going to make sense, but in a lot of ways, I feel like Addie is like a redo of having my first baby, because my older girls, they're not babies anymore. When I had Ivy, Emery was still a baby. And so I feel like I'm having an opportunity to have a baby without having any other babies again, if that makes any sense at all. And in a lot of ways, I'm proud of myself for how far, like just how much more confident and how different I am this go around with Addie versus with Emery. Just the way that I'm able to handle it with just kind of this mindset of like, it's not gonna be like this forever, we're gonna figure her out. And it's, yeah, like after a hard day, I don't freak out about the next day being a hard day. I just think, oh, tomorrow could be hard or tomorrow could be good. And that's true, because there's been a lot of hard days this week and there's been a lot of good days this week. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at when it comes to babies and postpartum. And yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go soak in the tub for a little bit and then go to bed. Thanks so much for watching. I will have another vlog next week. So if you're interested in more day in the life vlogs and week in the life vlogs of a mom of 3 and a firefighter wife, you can like this video, you can subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.